Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we're hitting Siberia. G'day, mate. How are you? Why am I not getting a... I'm gonna have to chase this up. Getting all sorts of weird things. Just hold on a sec. I'm just trying to fix one of my endpoints. But welcome to the channel, everyone. We're having some connectivity issues with one of the stream endpoints. Oops, learn to type. Okay, that's signed in. Okay, that's... Why? I can't tell the issue at the moment. It looks like it's working. Looks like it. Just doesn't want to do anything. Anyway, well, I can't see... I'm not going to see the chat in one of the streams, but that's alright. Okay, let's get ourselves underway. Let's get ourselves in-game. Now, we did do this the other week. And, well, a couple of weeks ago. I was sick last week. And we did an okay start. And here I was saying, oh look, there's no difficulty related to trophies. That's a lie. There is one. And it's actually a speed related trophy. So we need to do a playthrough on difficult in less than 6 hours. Alright. What we can do is we can skip cutscenes and dialogue as we get there. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, and we should then have enough time to finish the game. I mean, I'll be able to, when I do the video at the end, I can splice content from both. But I don't need to hang around for the chat the in-game dialogue. So we're going to go difficult, yes, and we're going to run for 6 hours. So timer starts now.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Right, push through. Look at that. We need to pick up.
I need a key. I need a key.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Done. The guy turns up to
Hi
chat.
there.
We're
Hello
skipping
there,
the dialogue. We want him
Could
to
you
help.
possibly...
your luggage.
Of
Please
course.
do it.
Blah, 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 blah.
So you're the
Skip the chat.
Not factory.
Oh, yeah, not too
Anna's
bad, mate.
house.
Yourself?
Huh?
How's work
Excuse me?
been?
Would you quiet?
Momos.
That's enough.
That last week
What
in
was I
3 and a bit
saying?
hours, we got to the museum, to the university. So this time,
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker.
but
I'll
yeah,
leave
no,
you
I
to
haven't been
rest
doing
for
too
the
bad,
time
thanks,
being.
mate.
You know,
All right,
If
skip the
only-
chat, skip the chat,
somebody...
skip the chat. All right, walk up here. Pick this up. Okay, now
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Varlberg.
I'm going to call office. Oh yeah, is that with the
Martin and Lawmont.
Can you put me through?
Hold the line, please.
is it like a private apprenticeship, or is that the one that you've been trying to get for a while?
Hello, Kate.
I've just...
Okay, so
Yes.
found out
So
the
where's the
person she's
problem?
arrived to
Very
talk
good,
to
Mr.
has now passed
Right,
away.
I gotta go.
Time
I
to go
just-
do the stuff. Yep, cool, whatever, done. Stop chatting. All good. Put the phone away. Okay, running is always slightly faster. We go downstairs. Well, that's good. I mean, still,
I'm back again.
an apprenticeship's always good, so you've stopped working at Macca's and everything else as well. I need to pick up, what's it? Mission? No. Mission. Yeah, it is mission.
A fax?
Maybe.
Do you think?
Certainly.
Thank you very...
Well, I mean,
Thank
hey,
you.
that gets you down the path of
At your service.
being fully qualified tradie, mate. Okay,
I'm gonna go look around back.
As you like, miss.
chatting. Okay, we want to go down. Then come over here. To pick up the cog. Two cogs. Gotcha. Okay, and we want to pick up the two cogs from there. All good from there. Back out. I said back out. Back here. And then we're going to go outside. Now, where we did have... down here, I thought it wasn't supposed to give me guidance. Okay, we want to go down here. Down here again. Come over here. Pick up the item. Yeah, this is the place we need to go to. Okay, fax 2, put that there. Pull that handle. Pull that handle. I didn't see what he was looking in the first time. Didn't realise it was him looking through the lens. It's like, what a clever door. Alright, so in the door. Down this way. Through this door.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Skip
Everything
chat,
went...
skip chat, skip chat. Sit down.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course.
Mission.
Miss,
Whoa
Okay,
there.
we find out that
I understand.
there is
there is
still an
Excuse me.
air.
Miss Walker. I am so very old. To him, the very idea that his only son,
Okay.
these
And a
Okay, there's
Valberg
the
had...
letter.
unfortunate,
Great. What now, then?
perhaps you,
Goodbye, sir.
So there was a trophy there initially. Okay. Back out the door. We need to pick up the key from over here. And basically we're now going to go and visit the graveyard, I think. So back up this way. Answer the phone.
Hello?
Speed our way through the phone call.
Dan,
How are you?
I was...
Everything?
Yeah, I mean, well...
Actually,
Dan,
don't worry, Kate.
Dan,
Kate.
the sale...
But Kate.
I know, I'm...
Okay, phone call done. Up the street. Okay, up the street again. Stop and have a chat to the dude.
Good morning.
good.
It would be a...
I hope
It looks like...
our children.
But it's such...
I
Okay, good chat. Alright, we want to hit the church building. Now, from recollection, we...
Hello.
Kate. So,
We've got...
what
There's me...
What?
Hans.
What?
Nothing.
Listen to.
Yes, Mr... Darn it.
Right. Okay, down the right side here. I'm going to go down the back. Okay, we're going to go in this door. Okay, we're going to look at the cross. Grab the key. Come over here. Look at this. I'm going to use that key on that. Unlocked. Well done. Good work, me. Okay, we want that. We want that. We want the key from the back. Okay, no. We want... Okay, yep. So that's basically establishing the fact that there's nobody buried in the mausoleum. Okay, now I can close that. Take that. Back outside. And then this way. Now we're going to go up the bell tower, and how we do that is we come up here, we look at that, we place the cogs, small first I think, and large. Then medium. and then tiny. Pull the handle, go up the lift. Alright, top of the bell tower. Don't know why they just didn't rely on stairs like normal people. Okay, we want to look at that guy. Okay, purple, I think.
I no longer need these punch
Hit the
cards.
cutscene. Back out. Out we go. Okay, up over here. Yeah, I got rid of a lot of the commands. They weren't working, plus they don't work across multiple endpoints, so okay, in we go. Into the mausoleum. And I think we want this one. Nice and simple. Opens the drawer. Okay, there's 2 items in here we want. We want the press cuts, which is basically talking about the guy's death, or presumed death, and we got the voice cylinder. Fantastic. Okay, and out we go. Now this bit, next bit, was okay, moderately frustrating. Okay, through we go. Run, 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 run. Okay, and there's a gate here. Alright, we want that key goes up there. We want to wind him up. Pull the lever, gate opens, in we go. Okay, now I think we want to go back of the warehouse. I'm going to move this crate of things. Done. Alright, back we go. And now we go into the warehouse proper. Going into the factory proper. Right. Okay, we want to go the There's like a automated. The other way.
Yes, hello?
Kate.
I'm in Europe.
What?
Valid.
What?
You know,
Oh, well.
Mother.
Kate.
Ma.
Frank.
Ma.
Frank.
Listen, Ma.
He is.
Mom.
Kate.
All right, and going to investigate the forklift. Okay. There's a door here, and this is the workshop. And now head this way. Okay, and now we chat to the automaton.
With whom?
My name.
Allow me.
Okay, and I need from him his card for his
Can I
feet.
be of use to you?
Why, you sir?
Like bugs?
Automatons do
I'm sorry.
use this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oscar, I am delighted to have
chat out
met
of the
you.
chat.
See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate, what?
Okay, out the door. Okay, there's a door over here somewhere. Nope. Up the back there. Okay, now we need to pull that. Basically right on the wheel, bring some water down. Water wheel's engaged. If we engage the drive shaft. Okay, there we go, up the stairs. Alright, there's a door there. Look at the shelves. Okay, basically what happens is the kids tell the story of what happened. Okay, then we got the toy and we got the voice on the back. Okay, back out. Back outside. Back outside. Let me come down this way. Okay, look at the console. I want the card. Hmm. One, two. Okay, that's a light wood. That's the same wood. Got it. Okay, skip the cutscene. And then we go back down to the factory floor. And then we're going to go back, basically pick up the feet, which are at the end of the production line. Alright, run. Down this way. Down this way. Got the legs. Out this way. Out this way. Hey, give him... No,
Hi,
no, we
it's
still
me
got
again.
tons of
In the
games.
situation,
We're getting on, I've got to give him...
Don't think for one... Here are your feet, Oscar.
Kate Walker.
We did the right thing. No, well, see, after I finished the PlayStation, the Prince of Persia series on the Friday, decided I'd
Allow me to express
play a
a
couple of
real
shorter
feeling
games,
of joy,
and realised
Kate
that a bunch
Walker.
of PlayStation Plus games as
They
well
really suit you.
from
Comfy?
PlayStation 3. So I thought, oh, well, run through some of the shorter
Very.
ones as well.
You are very...
Where are you going?
I must
Which,
find...
well, I mean, I'm playing them on Sundays as well. I thought, oh, yeah, it'll give a nice change of pace from running a series, because the Prince of Persia series took over 12 months to complete for all the titles. So I'm content to just take a change of pace for a bit, not hit a big series. And then I picked up Siberia and reran it. In fact, I was looking at there's a game on Sunday that I was looking at which is almost Terraria-like in terms of how in depth it is and everything else. And I was like, I thought it was going to be shorter. And no, it's on the order of 60 hours for full completion. I'm like, no. I'm looking for shorter titles. Hence why I was playing Concrete Genie and whatnot. Okay, we want the lower right path. Big house. Yes. We're going to go around to the side. We're going to come around the back here and then turn right because we want to hit the maze, the hedge maze. One by hedge maze. Yeah, well, that's what these, well, the speed run component for this is 6 hours. But I've got Siberia 1, 2, and the third one.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Okay, chat. But yeah, no, look, yeah, it's good to hit the shorter ones. I mean, some of the Prince of Persia ones were shorter too. But, I mean, even, let's say it's 20 hours. That's still 7 gaming sessions. Which, I mean, it's not too bad. Okay, up there. There's a key. Take the key. Back out. Back down the path. Okay, back we come. Back to the lady. Let's not talk to you. Let's keep running. But yeah, no, a good 3 or 4 sessions is good. I mean, Tower of Deadly Monsters was 2.5 by the time I finished everything. And that was pretty decent. I mean, I kind of enjoyed that in the end. It wore out its welcome in a couple of places. That one. Okay, up the ladder. Up said ladder. In through the window. Okay, we want to go to said inclined desk. We want the ink bottle. And we want the journal. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Good chat. It's her own readings, which basically matches up with what the boy said previously. Okay. Right. And I think Momo shows up here. No, I want to...
Mama's. You.
Yeah, Momo's there. Yep, radio.
What are you
Take the
doing?
stuff.
Momo. Sorry.
Yep.
Take.
No, draw the picture. I don't know where this kid ties into things, unless he's like an manifestation of Hans. If the Hans is still supposed to be alive. Okay, and we want to draw
What on earth is that?
the mammoth. So pencil and paper. Use. Take the rubbing. Okay, pencil tracing of mammoth received. Gonna give this back to Momo. But, I mean, these shorter games have been good because they've
Momo.
given me exposure to things
Momo.
that I probably wouldn't otherwise have played
Momo.
that much.
I've got to go now.
Give him the mammoth. Okay, now apparently these cutscenes can't be skipped.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean it's been good exposure. Well, and to dig through the back catalogue and things like that, and it's yeah. I mean, allow me to tick those off. Well, I mean, what's the biggest one I'm playing at the moment? I mean, RPG night on Wednesday night is always dedicated to something long. But even the Mass Effect trilogy is taking forever. I don't know what I'm going to be replacing that with, but I might do something shorter for a couple of days, for a couple of sessions. They really are quite long. Okay, so basically I need to get myself from here to Momo. And it just comes down to realistically how much time you get. And obviously, as, come on. Yeah, priorities and timings change and stuff like that. So these stream times are basically sanitized for me in terms of I'll always set the time aside to stream or to play. I don't tend to play much out of the time. I mean, I'll play the occasional Minecraft SMP with a few other people, but otherwise I'm not gaming outside of these streams that much anymore. It's just, yeah, again, got to stop from not necessarily burning out, just making sure you got the motivation to keep playing different game types. Just, yeah, I mean, hence why I was, by the end of Prince of Persia, I was done. I was done with that whole collection of games. And it's like the same with the Ratchet and Clank series. That's why I haven't done the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 titles on stream yet, because I just sort of had reached the point I'd had enough for then. I don't think I want to look at the boat just yet.
Momo.
Okay, Momo, yep, cool, good work, Momo. Alright, good chat. We want to go up here. Okay, we want to use the handle, it snaps off. Oh no, it doesn't snap off. We're weak, we go back and get Momo.
I've got to get a helping hand here.
It kind of is, yes. I mean, the guy that did it, it's based on, I guess, a series of graphic novels.
Momo?
I want him to help
Can
me.
you help me, please? What do? Help me.
And yeah, it like I was saying, well, 2 weeks ago, because I was off sick last week, it reminds me a bit of of things like Hearts of Iron, of Mist in a way, of the I want that of the Indiana Jones Scum games, yeah, Hearts of Iron, that sort of thing. So there was a whole era of this sort of they're not visual novel, interactive novel type, I guess, interactive click and point and click type games, adventure games. And I still have a soft spot for games like Hearts of Iron. I really enjoy that, even though it's kind of showing its age. We go back to the boat. Okay, we've got to look over here. There's an ore. Okay, it says can't get the ore. I need help. I use the broken handle.
I could use one.
Okay, use broken lever. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now she's like, it's all wet. So I'm going to come back over here and talk to Momo. Hey, Momo.
Momo. Momo.
Come and get the
I've moved
wet
the
ore for me.
Momo say.
What a lazy, useless lawyer. Yeah, I do. What was it about? Or what was involved in it? Okay, maybe pick up the ore. Okay, and then come back this way. Momo stand there with the ore. Hey, Momo.
Momo.
Don't stop there.
Momo.
We want you to be using...
I need a hand. Momo say.
Okay, good work, Momo. And he opens the dam eventually. Yeah. So what was the gameplay, or what was the? Do you remember the subject type? I mean, if you can remember that, I'll be able to tell you what the game was.
Momo. Thank you, Mom.
Okay. So now we come down here. We've drained the river. We go across this path. We can now cross the creek bed Up the back here. Into the cave. Into the cave. Past all the drawings. Ooh, drawings. Pick up the mammoth. Okay, go back to Momo. Was it an adventure type game or the first person shooter? Not that I've done many of those. Platformer. Okay, one by silly phone call.
Hello?
Kate?
Well, yeah.
Uh,
Well, so,
I know.
yeah,
We love
I remember.
so.
Wow.
It was
I don't know.
100 and... Call me
Kid out.
you too.
Alright. Time to run. Alright, so now we go all the way back to the fountain. So we've only been going, well, technically 40 minutes-ish. And we've completed the factory loop. We're now kind of getting ready to leave the village. Okay, yeah. Was it... He fought things. He wasn't Concrete Genie, the one where he's graffitiing around the town. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. I never finished it. It was the one I got really sick of. It's where you had the unconscious princess that he was sort of trying to bring back, and he had to ride around the map in really badly managed interface, and you had the 12 different colossi that you had to take down. Like one was a snake type, one was in the water. You had these big, yeah, I think that was Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, I never finished that because I got frustrated on the second last one or the last one, and it just got to the point that it was cheap, and I was just like, you know what, I kind of had enough. Yes, it was. And I mean, I played it and Ico because of the importance that they have to, you know, game development and games over the years. But, oh, no, that was one of the few games where I've just gotten so frustrated, I've stopped. Okay, so we want to talk to Oscar.
Hey there, Oscar.
My function.
Okay, we want him
Me?
to keep chatting.
Yes, you.
If you...
Okay, we want him to do his mission.
Your tick.
My tick...
The rules.
Ticket,
Okay.
okay.
Only the tick.
Okay, he's now going to go to the ticket collector's station. Yeah, so Ico, again, was also a game I finished playing. I just put down because, again, the controls got frustrating. Excuse me. The controls just got frustrating, and the speedrun bits, I mean, I got most of the trophies for it. And again, I just got that frustrated with it. I just had to put it down and move on. It's like, yep, I'm not going to, it's not worth it. I mean, I haven't deleted it. I will go back and finish it at some point, but I was just like, no, I'll probably do it off stream. Because I just was
If that's going to work,
too
looks
far
like
at the
something's missing.
point. Okay, we're going to put the toy down. I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to do the voice cylinder there. Okay, yep.
Where are you hiding? We've got...
Yep, they go through the chat. We're going to do the music cylinder. Okay, mammoth doll down there. Okay, we come up here.
These shelves look
Yep,
as if they're made
yep,
for
they are
valuable
valuable.
objects.
So yeah, I mean, there's what's another game I never finished, but I still have saved on the console, and we'll go back at some point. Oh, was Abe's Odyssey again, because there were bits of it that were just some of the gameplay loop was a bit frustrating. It's like finishing the plat for the Arkham series, the Batman Arkham series. The combat loops, the sequences, because of the control I was using at the time, there was a lag. It wasn't consistent, and so trying to get the rhythm down, because ultimately the combat's a rhythm game, just wasn't working. And in order to get the plat, you've got to get really, really, really high combat chains, and I just, no. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like when I did Pathways into Darkness, which was that really weird first-person shooter. That was made by Bungie before they made Halo, or before they made Marathon, and before they made Halo. And sort of was one of the first-person shooters after Wolfenstein 3D, Spear of Destiny. I think it was Spear of Destiny was the one they were inspired by. And so you had all these really odd control setups. And I remember playing it back in the day and just wasn't too fazed by it. But compared to a modern FPS or a modern first-person game of any type, the movement controls and everything just didn't connect properly. And that was this big struggle with it. Plus, your hitboxes and stuff were weird. But again, it was showing the where it all began. Now, at the time, I don't think I had the PlayStation 3 connected into the system. I think Ico... No, Ni no Kuni was... Wrath of the White Witch was the first game I was able to stream off the PlayStation 3. I finished... That took... that took 100 plus hours, and that was great. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was great fun, and I mean, I'll be playing that again. The PlayStation 4
it's you?
re-release.
What can I do?
But Oscar...
Correct.
And the second one. Okay, so I need to talk to him, and I need mission,
What can I
and
do
he's going to give me the train
The
ticket
only-
and the release permit.
One ticket. One ticket. A ticket too. There you are. Do not lose it.
Well, and see, that's the thing.
What's that?
Yeah,
The authorization for...
But I mean, you are the...
but again, it's
Attention.
It's one of those things of I was given the game on the PlayStation Plus. It's one of those things that remember me. Yeah, it's like remember me. I don't know how long I had that in my back catalogue, and I wouldn't have normally touched it unless I was looking to stream something slightly short or something a bit different. And I'm like, I know nothing about it. Load it, start it up, and I was like, how come no one told me that what this game was about? The futuristic cyborgy woman that was trying to take down the corrupt power. That was just like, why did I miss that game? How did I miss that game? Why didn't I hear anything about it? Was it I Am Alive? I'd heard a little bit about it, but I didn't realise how similar to The Last of Us it was, and it came out just before it. And it's one of those things of, had the game been finished or anything else, Last of Us could have had a real competitor. Okay, so I need to open that up. I need to grab the ink bottle.
I don't need to do that again.
Okay, ink bottle's in. Train release permit is next. Put that there. Push the button. Okay, train release permit. Okay, is done. Okay, was there anything else I need to pick up here? I don't think so. Yep. Okay, so get on the train. Oh, cheers, mate. Oh, I've seen you drop into chat. Well, you've dropped in and said g'day. Oh, come on. You've dropped in and said g'day a couple of times. But yeah, good chat. It hasn't been for a while. But then again, I took a couple of weeks off in January, and then sort of settled back into things. And you've been busy. I've seen you sort of pop up and move around a bit on Discord. I know you're around, having fun. That's the thing, it's like, for the most part, those 5 nights a week, just happy to chill and, yeah, get this mix of gameplay in. I mean, let me just pause. I will bring up, I was looking through a pile of games. Well, yeah, there too. I mean, so there's 2 months out, and then you got March, April, May, June. So yeah, I'm looking at games like Flow and Flower. I've got to finish those at some point. Never really got into them. But we're looking at a range of shorter games that, again, I wouldn't have picked up. I mean, one of them in particular was Tower of Deadly Monsters. I'll be honest, I would not have played that. Wouldn't have bought it. Got it on the PlayStation Plus, and even then had never given it another moment's thought. Actually, no, I was in the right spot. Because I didn't know anything about it. Played it, and it was, yeah, for a short game, it was exactly what it needed to be. A good 6-7 hours of yeah, rather mindless gameplay, really. Okay, so back onto the train. On the train, yep. And just like any other old game, the hitbox detection's really bad.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan!
Yeah,
Are you mad?
I've just...
Oh,
So when are you coming?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is...
Yeah,
Dan, please.
I suppose it's...
It is. I mean,
Okay.
to tell you the truth.
Kate!
Alright, phone call done. Now, we want to come down this way, and in fact, what we discover is the train is a clockwork train. We're going to come all the way down here. Use the wheel. Out comes the windy thing. Pull the lever. Wind the wheel. Wind the train up. When we go past, I'm going to wind the wheel back in. Alright, back up we go. So we're now a little bit over an hour in. And we're pretty close to where we got to finish last time. No. Talk to him.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Don't
so
think for one.
we
I
want to
also
give.
have
Yep.
much.
Okay. Fine. We want to give him the ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker.
You can be.
Okay. Right. Fine. Order was wrong. Train release.
Here.
Give him that.
This is your stupid.
Thank you, Kate.
Okay. And now we hand over the ticket.
Right.
I am most.
Finally.
Okay. Train's wound up.
Where
Skip
are
the
we, Oscar?
Cutscene.
At the
Okay.
halls of-
We're at
And
the university.
what are you waiting?
I have seen.
I guess we.
I do not.
Okay. End
Oscar,
conversation.
See you later, alligator.
In a while.
Okay, we want to pick up the mammoth doll because we've got to take it with us to give to the professor. Okay, get stuck on the door. Good work, me. Okay, we're going to come down this way.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Investigate. Got a feeling I'm not supposed to be down here just yet. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Back to the train. I found the windy thing. Looks like a big wind-powered thing. Have to move that. Okay, wait, let me go that way. Alright, back this way. Run.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Alright, go talk to the robot. Well, the automaton.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message.
Yep, they want me to.
You have been.
Talk to me.
Yep, go talk
Yes.
to the people at the
So,
university
they do
because
not-
they don't want me to be here. Alright, back down again.
Hey there.
Guten Tag.
My hot. I have a little lock, but if the lock
¿Por qué no?
is possible. Right. And how much do you want?
Chiqua.
He want what? 100. No money, no bar. Let me offer you. Nah, out of the question. Correct. Great. Now, my name is lawyer. Good job.
Whoop.
A
Skip
lot.
the chat.
A lot. No, I wouldn't go that far. Lawyer. Can we change this? I'll leave you to
Okay.
it. I won't disturb you
All right,
again.
so we asked for help.
До свидания.
Yep, dos vidanya. Okay, back up the stairs. Alright, so now into the university. Come on, round we go. In we go. Alright, we're going to go behind the pavilion. Okay, talk to the dude here.
Hello.
Hey,
He's a bit of a...
Just who do you...
Hey.
I...
Hey, don't.
Listen.
Okay, up the stairs. We're going to go to the right. Okay, there's the professor here.
Excuse me.
Okay, there's
Sir?
a lot of chat. This guy can
Yes.
talk the legs off a
I
dead
am-
donkey.
This.
Uh,
What you. You don't.
to tell you the truth.
Say.
Said what?
You met.
Varl,
Hands.
your...
I'm not.
Can you tell...
Okay, good
He
chat.
was a- Yes.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge.
Have you con...
No.
He's very talkative. Okay, so,
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry? No, no.
okay, then,
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb...
oh,
What is it you want to know?
I'll leave you...
Sorry?
okay, I mucked that up. Okay, I want to give him the
Do
Amatrois doll.
excuse... Professor, sorry to dis... Professor,
What have you got?
you see? Your hands and my Vorarlberg air are one and the same.
This is.
Well,
Don't worry.
do you think so?
Obvious.
All right,
that-
so he's going to hold a lecture. I never got to the lecture part, so we're going to be listening to that when he's done. Okay, so now we want to come up here. Okay, there is a bottle of something. See, there's a cylinder there. Okay, younger cola powder, and test tube holder. Yep. We're done. Yep, we're not talking to you just yet. Come on. Don't get stuck. Now we want to go to the left, and I think we go talk to the higher ups now. Okay, no, into the library. Talk to the dude
Excuse
there.
me.
Tutti the shush.
Can I disturb?
No.
You could be a little.
Keep
Okay. There's an item there, which actually ties into the previous game. I mean, it wasn't called Siberia, but the previous game made by the guy was Amazon. Okay. Actually, no, there's a conversation. I need to read this. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Bunch of birds, bunch of grapes, and the Sauvignon grapes, which we need to talk about there, which was also a trophy. Okay, back up the stairs. We want to go over here, up the ladder. Then we want the mushroom guide. Okay, we want to read about the Angola powder. Back out of that. Back out of that. And we want to leave. Okay, then we want to go this way. Then we go in here and we talk to the powers that be.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady. Please do be
Okay,
brief.
these guys were
As
annoying.
I have heard.
Where's the rules?
The guy on the left
Change
is a
it.
bit weird, but
We
anyway.
agree. This man.
It's a clock.
A clock.
How
You are
I am.
the wall,
Miss.
especially
You see me.
it protects.
May God.
I don't have an.
Such a.
Thus, your
And
Okay, so basically we say money. So
Some
basically say,
sailor.
look, I'll pay my way out if you
I
can
could work
just
for the.
give me your suggestions, and
That
she's gonna
is-
go
I
clean
hope
the
why not?
Pagoda thing,
if it
pagoda.
helps. My.
What do you have
A unique. Why, yes, we.
with pleasure?
Unfortunately,
To tell
Okay,
you.
so she's
Your
got to clean
tra-
it,
I hope
Well, my dear.
and then Sauvignon.
you wouldn't know it.
absolutely
What we.
Really?
out of. Don't forget.
The assist. Yes, that's
Okay,
Here
back
we are,
out, back
busy
out.
chatting. And
Already?
thank you.
And thank.
All right, bye. Now we want to go all the way back to the professor. It's annoying how some of the transitions are automatic. Some of them you got to actually engage to say, look, yep, no, I need you to change screens. Okay, through the doors. Come and chat to the professor.
What is it you want?
Sauvignon.
If I were to say
Oh, let's.
we are talking about this.
I'm.
Then you talk to the green groundskeeper. Okay,
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry.
and this is where I got to last time. And, well, we're effectively an hour in. It took us 3+ hours last time. I don't think we're going that slow. Well, I didn't think I was going that slow. Okay, so now we go outside, and there's going to be a phone call. Okay.
Hello?
So, you got.
Ah,
I'll fill a
I'm in.
ball of.
It's a mag.
So if
I hear.
watching
I'm.
doesn't sell it,
I just.
yeah, well,
Okay, and so we actually got through this next little bit as well. Cross leave the actual university grounds, go back to the train station. Through the doors. Okay. Okay. Haven't had a chat to this guy. Haven't had a chat to him yet.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today, well,
Hey, Sauvignon.
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
no place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Right.
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
Me. Alright. Coming in here. Pick up item. Okay. Leave. Okay, gotta go back to see the professor again. Come on, don't get stuck on things. I mean, I get the point of, yep, you got to move back and forth, but some of this is just straight busy work. All right, now, talk
What
to me
is it
about
you want to
Sauvignon
know,
again.
miss?
No worries, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you doing well.
You wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barkstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks.
All right, round we go.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
All right, back we go. And now we go talk to the rectors again.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
Right.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
No, they didn't say
We
that.
were talking in the conditional, you know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right, nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Right.
Here we are, busy chatting.
Already?
Thank you for...
And thank you.
Okay, time to leave. I'm going to go to the library. And we're going to go back this way.
Hello.
Shh, don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see I'm very busy?
What are you looking for?
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate. I haven't got a lot of time left before Professor Pons's next tutorial.
Professor Pons, you say?
Would you mind working elsewhere, please?
Right. We've had the chat. Time to leave. Okay, back to the station master. Okay, back into the train station. Come and talk to the station master.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Hey, Sauvignon.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon things.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
Okay, teleportation. Okay, now we take the bridge. We go this way.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Thank you, miss.
Right. Into the garden. A pretty cool garden. Sauvignon grapes, fantastic. Back inside. Mm-hmm.
Impossible to reach it.
A cookie's egg. Huh. No.
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Markstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Will do.
Thank you.
Alright, so back out this way. Okay, now we want to go into the pavilion. Or to fix it. Come on. Here we go. Alrighty, we got a mechanism. Oh, I reckon we need to use the cookie's egg. Looking at that. Looks about right. Try that again. The music box. Find it. What's a mechanical program? Alright. I'm gonna go see the rectors again. I did their task. That's down here. Alright, up here, chat to them again.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
Hooray! In coin. Right. Good job.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible. Here we
Okay.
are, busy.
Already?
Thank you.
And thank you.
Time to leave. To the train station. Alright, so town, university. I mean, there's been, I guess, sub-areas within each of those main areas so far, but still. Town, university. Alrighty, back at the train station.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
No. I meant
I'll leave you to it.
give
I won't disturb you again.
guys the money.
До свидания.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there. Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman. I'm not the only one around here. We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you. Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma wat pensiero esto, di kleine madam. No se sai mar alles non comprendo, en allora kaput en andere bordel. Zirs war moi. On boom telefonieren, kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput.
Right.
Now that is annoying. What are you gonna do next? We wait repairman. Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism.
Yeah, man.
Take key. Sailor always need key for lock. Okay, thanks.
Done. Right, back to the station master.
Hello?
Kate, how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
I'll look out for them, Ma. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
Right, we're done. Alrighty. Right, yep, that looks pretty good. We told it to go that way, we told it to lower, yep, good. I mean, there's instructions there as well. He said the phone was broken. Alright, down here to the gypsies.
Hey there! On the boat!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us? Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Gottverdammt. Das ist eine echte Ladies. Amatrois, range alle Dingen and obligados de dame. Ach, set content on surut again.
What did your husband say?
A mix of several languages.
Hurry up! We hurry to travel again. Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Alright, here we are, back again. Okay, so we want basically... No.
Your combination number is not valid. Your combination number is not valid.
Good job. I don't know how... No, normally you're towing barges down canals. Your canal boat's not going to have enough torque, power to drag a locomotive. Anyway, whatever.
Hey there! On the boat! Da, barge on other side! You still need us? What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Takatak, loco coco bitchen.
What did your husband say?
Chain the logo.
You attach chain to train and chain to train with barge.
Oh, catch yourself.
Where is it?
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Ponce. I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukols at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Alrighty, back we go.
We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
Yeah, man. Now, apparently the worst of the back and forth is over once we leave the university altogether. Still.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker. Good, good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start my lesson.
Where's the students?
My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Siberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age. And curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, to the edges of Siberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian Ice Ark is a very good example. You are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Siberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Siberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this Pishan. The island of Siberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation the people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukol's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yukol population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukols have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukols have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Alright, time to go get my doll back.
Professor, it's me. I've come to pick up the mammoth doll.
The doll is waiting for you there, Miss Walker. Please take good care of it.
Don't worry. I'm beginning to get quite attached to it myself. Can I trouble you just a little longer?
With pleasure, Kate. I'm all ears.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
Alright, let's grab the doll. Alrighty, we are now ready to leave. Yeah, all the way back out to where we came in. Well, where we left the train. No, it was back over the bridge. And that way, and then lots of running. Right, down to the machine. Wheel. Lever.
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrickstadt.
Bollock what? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar is an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes. Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you calm down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Alright, on to Z train. Okay, we gotta go put things away. First of all,
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
no. Put that there. Put that there. Back out.
Everything okay?
Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
I'll... Okay... What are you doing there, Oscar?
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
We need an exit visa to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
And you wouldn't know where I could get one of them from, would you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Okay, see you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I have to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it, it's huge.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
What do you mean?
I bumped into him at Maggie's stew, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down in the dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down in the dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of crease together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. Just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Bye.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll try. Good day to you, sir.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Barkstadt border post, at your service, madam.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed, this responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Dangerous? What exactly do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be extremely vigilant. He knows that I know he's there, you understand? And as long as I keep my eye on him, he won't dare try anything.
Are you sure?
Please, take a look for yourself.
I shall.
Don't mind me if I retire, Captain.
Please, madam, my respects.
How strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight. Colonel, sir.
Captain, miss.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss. It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrickstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station garden.
Well, well, well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please, don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look. You never know. Go on, Captain. Give it a try.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous. Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic? How could I have been so wrong for so long? The enemy was only a tree. I'm so ashamed.
It's not that bad, Captain. It's only human to make mistakes, after all.
A tree. Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from issuing me a visa?
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
You are right. I will sign you a visa to cross the wall frontier immediately. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
Hooray!
Thank you, Captain. And keep your eyes open.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of my honor, you understand?
You have my promise, Captain. Oscar, can't you please forget about procedure just for once?
Your request is refused, Kate Walker.
Okay. See you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Here is the visa. I hope it's regulation, my dear Oscar.
It is regulation. Here is your ticket.
Hooray!
Have a good journey, Kate Walker.
So, can we go now?
Indeed, we are already very late, Kate Walker.
Well, I mean, I did push really hard to get through it all. Oh, good job, Oscar.
Here you go, Oscar.
Now, please return to your seat, Kate Walker.
Yes, Oscar. Immediately, Oscar.
Hooray, a trophy.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Oscar, what's going on? Why has the train stopped? Where are we?
The springs of the train are unwound again, Kate Walker. As for the question pertaining to our geographical location, I really haven't the slightest idea.
Well, we'd better get looking for a winding machine, my dear Oscar. I hope that this place actually has one.
The air here is so polluted that I could not possibly risk leaving the locomotive. My joints might corrode irreparably.
Right. Let's see. See you soon, Oscar.
I shall stay right here, Kate Walker.
I should listen to this voice cylinder. It could give me some interesting information.
Cool.
It doesn't work.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Train's wound up again. Time to get back out of Dodge.
Hey,
hello.
you there!
Well, I'm gonna go listen to that cylinder.
My dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the Russians now. I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so proud that Vorarlberg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valladolid, we've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Interesting. Another trophy. 2 trophies tonight. That's good. It's good so far. All right. Done.
My God, Oscar! Oscar, talk to me. Are you okay?
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and indescribable. I have been attacked.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
My hands! I no longer have them! They have been stolen!
My God, you haven't got your hands! But who did this? What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork. I was just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt 2 powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound. Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see him?
He was a real barbarian, I tell you. He had bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul odors. He was a monster, Kate Walker, a real monster, and he had a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker, and don't forget me.
Surprised whoever it was didn't take, well, I guess any of the valuables. Back we go. Oh, come on, up the ladder. Hmm. In I go. Ooh, spark plug. That looks interesting. Alrighty. Alright, now I go down. And back to the train. There's a lever. Always pull the lever. Well, that's pretty cool. What sort of mobile phone do they have that has that sort of coverage?
Hello?
Kate, it's Dan. Can you hear me?
Dan, is that you? I can't hear you so good. Dan?
Hey, let's talk. It's about the last conversation. Are you still mad at me? Come on, it's important.
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
You... Hey, Kate! Come on, what's happening? Listen, we've got to talk.
Look, the line's just getting worse and worse. I'm hanging up.
Needy, needy, needy. Well, that's one way of doing it. TV screens and everything. Hmm. Reminds me of the control room back at the factory. Yeah.
Hey, you. Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now.
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
A clipped British
You've got
accent
to be joking.
with slight Scottish undertones in the middle
I'm
of
not joking
the
with you,
Soviet
miss.
region.
I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theatre. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now, all I need is her...
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time, here in my factory!
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here, to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan. To bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure, sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer, then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Right.
This whole story is completely nuts. Please excuse me. I have to go now.
Okay.
So be it.
All right, we're coming up close to the end time. What we'll do is we'll get the next trophy, I hope. And then be able to call it a night from there. Hmm. Okay.
Hi, Mom?
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply got to get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian, too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
You know this. Oh, you do? Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with a Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. You know. Oh. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? Oh, what is... Oh, okay. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arlbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And, well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
Oh, that was pretty good. Alright, back we go. Let's go talk to the dude again.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. The whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that.
Really?
Oh, you know, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solved anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Well, you are. You were.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
Oh. I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true. I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, that's it. And still no hand Robert?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are. Hurry home.
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Yeah.
Director?
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arelbad.
Arelbad? Helena Romansky is in Arelbad.
You know the town, then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arelbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little town.
How can I get to Arelbad?
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound, then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Right. Okay.
I'm going. Wish me luck.
All right. Let's do it.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
Hopefully, there'll be a trophy as well. Yay. And it's saving. And the little cogs are going berserk, so that means it's saving. Saving complete. Alright. We're going to call it a night. So, let's drop her in the chat. Close things out. And call it there. Alright. That was actually quite a productive session. We got a few trophies, which is good. We made a really good stab at replaying. Well, we had to restart on the proper difficulty. So now we're pushing through. I mean, I don't know how long some of the conversations and stuff coming up are, but we've only got a couple of locations to go, I guess, in the game. So we should, if we can complete the game next session, that'll give us the trophy for the under 6 hours on difficult, which is the speedrun trophy and the difficulty trophy, and should have us hitting the plat off that. Now, what are we going to do after we finish Siberia is we'll hit Siberia 2. Now, we probably won't do that next Friday. If we finish Siberia, we'll just either call it a night early or, you know, just drop an hour or so or however long we need of another game on in the end. But yeah, probably just call the stream afterwards. But what do we got next? Next, tomorrow night, we have our multiplayer stream from our Minecraft SMP. Then Sunday, we've got our giveaway. Oh, sorry. So the multiplayer, the Minecraft SMP. So we'll be doing probably hour and a half, 2 hours on that. And then we'll look at doing a session of a super flat hardcore world, which, well, we died last time, but we'll see how that goes. And then Sunday, get our giveaway, which if you want in on that, hit the Discord. You'll find a channel in there called Giveaways. Head in there, you'll see a blue button. Click the blue button, automatically in the draw. This week it's for a copy of Synergy, so good luck to everybody with that. And of course it draws automatically before Sunday's stream. This Sunday, based on the fact we finished Deadly Tower of Monsters last week, or off stream last time we streamed on a Sunday, we're looking at hitting up Rhyme. Well, I've got a selection of games to pick on, but I think we're going to go with Rhyme. So we'll run that probably for 2 or 3 sessions. And then Monday night, we're continuing Mass Effect 2. And Wednesday is Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We're deep into one of the DLC at the moment. Looking to probably get that DLC finished next week. Back to the main storyline. And then the other 2 DLC before we finish out the game. And then next Friday, back here, continuing the next section of Siberia. We're going to keep on top of what we win. Keep an eye on the Twitter and the Insta. Messages go out on both of those before each stream, indicating what we win. And they're eventually picked up and relayed on the Discord. And the Discord also puts messages out when the stream goes live. So if you want to keep on top of things, there's definitely good places to keep up with it all. Otherwise, a very good night from me to all of you. And we'll catch you all again next stream.